Alright, Rubbertree back again on my quest to 2200. I'm at 2141, and I just had a game against an opponent that pretty much just gave the game away. Alright, but let's see if we can get a 10-minute game. Get a better game than the last one. Okay, my opponent's 2144, and looks like I played them once before with a draw. I got the white pieces. I will go B3, and my bishop comes out, and now I will continue with my setup. All right, let's go ahead and bring my other pawn out. His knight or his bishop comes out, and I've got the potential to play h6 and g5 and hit that bishop. I'll get my knight out first, and he's opening up a spot where he can tuck the bishop. All right, we will play the h6 move, and maybe we still hit it. But first, we will play a3. I want to see where he castles. I don't think I want to hit this yet, because if he castles this direction, it could get a little dicey for me. So I will go ahead and play the pawn up. And get my bishop out. Okay, bishop's out. All right, where's he going to castle? And he's not going to let me know. Could come in here. I don't want to castle yet. What do I want to do? If I push here, I'm probably guaranteeing he's not going to castle this way. All right, let's bring my knight out. Maybe I go here, hit this, but in essence, what I'm waiting for is to see what he does with this king.
That's on me.
And maybe he's not going to let me know. All right, so I could come in here. Push. Let's see, what am I going to do? I can't push. He just takes. Go here. He pushes. All right, let's.
Wow,
Here. I go here. He pushes. Take.
I was spamming it. No, I'm joking.
All right, so if I castle, that's the question. What I want to do. Okay. Maybe I come here. Come here. Like I said, I'm trying to wait on him to castle before, and I may want to push this, but I want to definitely see what he's going to do. And he's not going to give me anything. He's not going to signal anything at all. All right, let's push here.
Well, these guys are.
And now, what's he going to do? It's going to push. He's going to come in here. I mean, what's he going to do? If he comes here, I will just drop back and defend. I don't want to come here because then, look at this.
Oh my god, that's insane.
All right, let's go here. We're going to hit the bishop.
Do I want it to go to?
I could be in trouble.
This is
I
so
could
bad.
be in trouble here. Okay. Let's go here. He takes here. Let's go here. Let's go ahead and take. Let's take. He takes here. All right, if he takes here, I can't take there. I'll just take the.
Pull it. Just pull.
Let's take. All right, let's come in here. I'm hitting him. What you gonna do? He's gonna come here. Let's. Might be a smart move.
Damn.
Castle. Okay.
Damn, bro.
Come in here. I hit here. I hit here. Let's do that. Come in. I'm gonna hit here, and I'm also hitting here. He's gonna push. What's he gonna do?
I'd hit that quicker.
Okay. Okay. Take. What do I do? Take that out.
Nice.
Take here. What if I take, then I push, and he's gonna drop back, then I take. All right, it's gonna get dicey here. If I take here, all right, take him out. He takes that direction. Let's move my rook over, and I'm trying to get him. I can push here. I think he's got that still. God bless it. All right, let's do this. And I can actually push.
Come on, bro.
What if I push? I push. You can't take here. And what I'll do next, I will bring my. I will bring. Oh shoot! I gotta come here. If he takes, and I've got to take back this direction. Okay.
Oh, you hid yourself behind him.
Push. He goes back. I gotta dislodge this knight. All right, I'm down a minute and a half on time.
That's just
If he takes, I'll take with my queen.
Yeah, you just gotta run straight there, pull him up.
Okay, I would assume that's what he would do. If he doesn't take, let's say he brings us, I'll just take. Okay, I gotta take with my queen. He's gonna target this. What we will do is we will hit that first, and we're basically making him. He doesn't have time to hit here. If he comes back here, I will take here, and if he comes here, then I will push this. I will push the pawn up and just nip this in the bud.
Run wide.
Or maybe I can come over here. All right, he's thinking. He's comes in here. I'll just take. I mean, it's
nice. Good stuff.
He come in. Oh, he could come in there, and oh my god, that's no good. If he does that, I have to drop my bishop. I've got to be careful here. He can get tricky on me. Comes in here. He's targeting this. Oh, okay. We'll take. He takes back. And all right, there we go. He's got me in a bind. He's got a pin. That's unfortunate. Now he could come in here.
No, I got the ball.
Comes in there, and what I do? I got to come up here. Takes. And it's getting a little dicey.
I think you just don't flick the right stick. You just let it come down.
All right. Now I'm protecting this square. I'm protecting the knight. So now, what are we gonna do?
Yeah,
I mean, he can come over here and take this.
See that happening?
That's an issue. If he does that, oh, he can't. I can just come right here, protect. Okay. Okay, what are we doing? All right, let's do this. I'm trying to keep him out of here. Oh. He comes in here, I would have been in trouble. This is guard, so I've got things guarded. Can't come here. I just take. All right, let's see. What's he gonna do? All right, so now I'm up a piece, but he's got 2 pawns for compensation, and he's got and attack. And let's see if he comes here. I can take.
Oh,
I can't take back. Not with the queen, at least. Let's see. All right. He's searching. Ah, look at that. He is searching. Okay, takes.
That's just gonna be it.
All right, what are we doing? We're in a holding pattern. Let's push. Okay, we're in a holding pattern at the moment. That's that piece right there. If I could get him out of there right now. Oh, what is he got going on? All right, let's do this. And let's do this. Because now I'm threatening to mate him. I will take here. And he comes here. He can't do it. I can do that though. All right, where are you going? All right. What if I come here? What's he got? Oh, he's got this. Let's come here. All right, let's come in here. What does that do? Okay. All right, come in here. He's gonna drop back. Let's do this. Let's come here. He doesn't have time. He's got time for that though, doesn't he? Takes. All right. Let's do this. Let's get it out of the way. He takes. Let's go here. Threatening. Let's go here. See if we can get some action going here. Go here. And get my king into the game. All right, king's coming over. Okay, let's do this. And let's go here. Okay, let's come in here. Let's go over here. If he comes in here. All right, give him a check. And we will come down here, defend. He does that. And let's come in here. And let's give him a check. And basically he resigned. He was going to run out of time. Let's take a look at this game. All right, let's do a game review. All right, I'm up to 2149. Yeah, another game. Yeah, we both had some mistakes. I had 2 blunders. He had a blunder. That's another game that was not very clean. All right, let's take a look at this. All right, playing a Nimzo Larson with the B3 move. He brings he's kind of like a slab, I suppose. He's going to bring C6, bring up the D5, and let's bring the bishop. I also kind of think of Carl Khan players when I see the C pawn, and I'm thinking this coming up, and I'm hoping I got the right thing there, right opening there. All right, so he brings the D pawn up. And I'm just going to continue with my Hippo setup. And now when he puts his bishop here, I can play H6 and G4 and hit the bishop here. I bring my knight around. And I'm just continuing with my Hippo setup. And I play this first because maybe I want to play this G5 move. But I want to see where he's going to castle before I do any of that. Okay, we just continue. And now he's got a, what's it? It almost looks like a reverse London. And I bring my G pawn up because once again, I want to see him castle before I push. All right, he brings his queen over, bring my bishop, and he's waiting. He's waiting on that castle. So I just bring my knight out. I'm like, all right, maybe I'll put it here. Maybe I'll go here. And he just pushes in the middle. All right, queen up. And he brings he's got 3 pawns. All right, so at this point, I'm like, all right, I don't want to get this push in because I never know where the king's going. All right, so I just go ahead and C4. He pushes E pawn. Now what I did, I take, and I played my knight out. And I'm hitting the bishop. He moves his bishop back, and now C takes here. Bishop takes, and knight F5 actually is what the engine calls for with advantage for white. I played C, played the bishop, and I played the pawn. Now here the engine says play your knight, and he's either got to trade off this bishop or he's got to drop it back into here. I took, he took back, takes, and now my queen over, and the game is just basically even. Bring my knight to F5. All right, I forget what he's going to do with the bishop. And now he castles. He finally castled. So here I can play F3. I can play knight. Knight takes G7. It's interesting. I wouldn't play that. I mean, he takes back, and I win my piece back by taking this because he's pinned at that point. Doesn't sound too bad then. All right, I take the bishop, takes the queen takes back. Now my rook, he moves back, and now I castle. And now he just go knight to G5 and hit here. Castling at that point was not wise. He just missed it. And let's see, missed it, and now I need to play H4 and stop that. Instead, I played the F pawn up. He goes up. Now he's all right. So now he was attacking both of those, so I had to defend. He takes, and I take back, and his rook comes in there, and now he sacks to get a play on this. But I'm winning at this point if I can just hold on to it. bring my rook over, or my queen over, and I can just go g5. G5, I take, he takes, and then he's got the push coming. The engine actually says knight to f4. Knight to f4. Then I can move over here and force this rook off out of that area. All right. So what did I play? I played the queen over. He brings the knight in, and now I bring my knight down to defend. And now I'm thinking he's looking at this move. So I come over here and I'm hitting here plus defending here. But queen to c6, and he's still winning. But he comes down that direction. Queen to e4. Now it says here if I go queen to c4 that he's got exchange. He's got exchange, and I'm all right. I push, and this is just rook takes, knight takes, queen comes to here. I've got to back off, and he just takes back. I'm losing at this point. I'm not playing well at all, but he doesn't find it, and now queen to c3. In actuality, it said queen to f4 and get the queens off the board, or try to. I brought my queen up. I think, all right, I'm threatening to mate him. He gives me a check, and I just move my king over. Gives me another check, king up, and he backs out. And now this lets me to finally get the queens off the board, and I'm okay. And I'm just getting my pieces into the game. And we're just, I mean, there's really not a whole lot going on here. I mean, right here, he takes, I take. What I should have did was just knight comes in here, gives him a check. Then I can bring my king over. All right, takes, and it's basically even at this point. And here I play the move. I'm attacked here and here, but he's going to move in here, so I got to defend that. Pushes, takes, goes back, and now knight to c4, and it's basically even at this point. But he went ahead and resigned. He actually could have played on, because I mean technically he could probably find a way to get rid of these two pawns. He's got 4 pawns. Could have played. Well, he was in time trouble. Probably figured he was going to lose on that. All right, but with that, I will see you on the next video.